What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Put this up real quick. Sabrina, what? You got your first route tomorrow. Hey, are you? Sorry, I look so whack, guys. I had to shave for the costumes. Anyways, congratulations, you got this. No need to be scared. You've watched the one and only, and you're gonna do great. Why is this not clearing up? Come on, focus. There we go. You're gonna do fine. Trust me. You're gonna do fine. No need to be scared. You got this in the bag. Just watch my videos and you'll be A-okay. What's up, guys? How you doing today? What's going on? What's new? Hey, what's going on? I need to know. What's new on your day? What's the newest thing in the Amazon world, your life? What's going on? The event is so big. Are you doing the Prime bands or are you doing the new step-up bands? Do you know? The step-up bands look kind of like FedEx, the big ones. The regular bands are just taller. But if you can drive your own car, you should be fine. If you have a driver's license, you should be fine. If you haven't gotten your driver's license revoked, you'll be A-okay. Don't worry. It's not as hard as people make it out to seem. They are tall, so you pretty much have to just watch your clearances because some things are shorter than your van is. Those regular vans are, the Prime vans should be, is it 9 feet, 2 inches? Something like that. It's 9 feet tall. So yeah, if something looks way too low, if you have to double guess it, don't even try going underneath it because you will hit. When you're turning, just make wider turns. It doesn't have to be a dramatic turn, but just make it a little bit wider because they are a little bit longer. But you'll do fine. So you got this. In the bag, easy, easy, easy. The Flex app is just going to tell you what to do step by step. Girl, so you got this. Hey, no worries. You watch my videos. Everything I've showed everybody in my videos is everything you're going to do at the job. So you'll be fine. Trust me. You got this. Anybody who's just starting and watch my videos, I think Amazon should really like pay me to do their training videos because their training videos suck. But seriously, everything I tell everybody in my videos is going to help you out in the physical world out there. So you'll do perfect. No problem. Do they provide you the phone? They provide you the Rabbit, yes. So you don't have to worry about having like your own phone. You have to bring your own phone if you want, and they might have you do Mentor on it, which Mentor is the app that calculates how you drive. So if you're driving fast, driving too recklessly, it detects that. But they give you the Rabbit to scan your packages, to scan everything. So on that note, yeah, they'll give you a Rabbit. It's called the Rabbit. The phone is called the Rabbit. Everybody knows. In the UK, they don't give you a Rabbit. What? Why, bro? Are they broke or what? They need to give you a Rabbit. Why don't they give you a Rabbit? That's ridiculous. UK, come on, guys. UK, provide your Amazon delivery drivers with a Rabbit. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Amazon? UK. Amazon in the UK, provide your drivers with Rabbits. You need your own device? Wow. Well, I guess UK is run different than the United States. But if you do have your own Closo, which I know you do because you just said it, just get a screen protector, man, and just make sure you have a charger. Do they give you like portable chargers and stuff to take like in your pocket? because we do. We give our drivers portable chargers. That way they don't, if they're running out of battery, they can just carry the charger in their pocket and connect it to their phone. What's up, guys? Welcome to the live channel. Your host today is I am the one and only. Well, you have questions and I have some answers because I am not the brightest man in the world. I don't have the answer to life. I don't have the answer to cancer, but I do have some answers to working at Amazon. No, we are self-employed here, so everything is on us. What? Self-employed? So basically Amazon Flex? That's what Amazon Flex does here in the United States. Basically, the driver just pulls up to the station and they pick up packages and they do everything on their own vehicle, out of their own vehicle. We have DSPs. You guys don't have DSPs, distribution, delivery service partners, people that hire people to deliver. No, we do over here in the United States. UK is so much different than the United States. It's crazy how I'm in the United States and you're all the way in the UK. What time is it over there? I don't know if you guys go by PM or anything, but right now it's 5:16 p.m. Richard Escobar, what's up, brother? Much respect in all your videos. Saludos from New York. Hey, Richard, appreciate it, man. Thank you. From New York City, the Big Apple. How is it over there, man? Is everything like good? Is everything shut down? Are you able to go out and eat or not? Colossal TV, it's 11:16 p.m. Dang, dude, you guys are like 5 hours ahead, or 6 hours ahead. Crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna start doing super early videos, lives for the UK people, and I'm gonna start doing later videos for United States people. Hey, what's going on, Kelly J? I'm on break. 246 packages. All apartment lockers are full. Dang! Hey, that's why you're making the big bucks, man. 22? Are you making $25 an hour yet? Hey, bro. I was like, dang it. I was gonna ask you. Oh yeah. How long you been working? Have you done a Prime Day yet? Have you done Amazon Prime Day like last year? How was it for you? Did you receive a whole bunch of packages? Did you receive a lot more stops? Do you remember? Hey, Drew G, what is going on, man? Hey, what's going on? I know I'm being loud. This is going to be your first year. Let us pray, guys. We will be okay. I promise you. We're going to be okay. So if you guys do not know what Prime Day is, it's basically when Amazon does a 2-day special. They cut like major savings on a lot of items. Usually it's not really cool items. It's kind of like grandma stuff, like pens or table things or like decorations and stuff, but still all that adds up. So be ready, guys. It's gonna be fun. Dumb Major is shutting things down again. Oh, Dumb Mayor, I'm Major, I can't even read. Dumb Mayor shutting things down again, bro. But Long Island is potentially open. Oh yeah. Well, can you still order out? How do you, like, does DoorDash even exist over there? How do you guys go out to eat and stuff? Hey, Richard, do you know who Kelly Stamps is? She lives in New York. Sabrina Jones, how many packages you may receive on Prime Day? It depends. So let's say your regular route is maybe 150 stops. Your stops could go from 150 to maybe 200 stops, depending on the load of packages. But just be ready, guys, because there are supposed to be major deals. So be ready. If you don't feel ready for Prime Day, go watch my video that I made yesterday. It's gonna motivate you. Eduardo from Florida. Hey, what's up, man? ¿Cómo está? Shoot, Prime Day is next week. Yes, sir. Fernando. Juan, how many days do you usually work? I am a dispatcher, so I work 4 days and 3 days off. And usually when I was a driver, it's 5 days on and 2 days off. Immortal, I'm actually thinking about being a driver again when I move. What made you want to leave, Immortal? What made you not want to be a driver? And what are you doing now that makes you want to be a driver? Gmail. I want to see if I can get somebody in here, but I wanted to bring somebody to the stream, but they're not responding. We'll see. So yeah, guys. Thank you, Eduardo. I try my best, man. I try to make it as entertaining as possible, guys. Just know that in the future, I'm going to try to do bigger things. Not just Amazon things, but things to give you guys, like a pay you guys back. It's like a pay it forward thing. So later in the future, when I get a little bit bigger, not to rip off Mr. Beast or anything, but I do want to do cool things and fun things like that. So just stay tuned, guys, and I will pay it forward to you guys, I promise. Let's see. So many questions. Mike Boyomi Meow, who is Amazono. Amazon is a delivery service provider which you order online. If you go to Amazon.com, you can order items from there, and we as delivery drivers ship it to your door. Cali J, apartments ain't really that bad. It's just all the walking, all the messed up numbers. Facts. Apartments are not too bad if you know the apartment. So once you get to learn an apartment and see how it works, see where the numbers are, see what building is what, it's pretty simple. But when you're fresh to the apartments, you've never been there before, it can get confusing just because the numbers are never in numerical order most of the time. And more, what is this? Eugene, Drew G. Hey, Juan, you know anything about the warehouse work? I've heard it's kind of tough. So the warehouse work, some people say it's bad. Some people say it's good. Good question. I really wanted to interview one of my coworkers who was a warehouse worker and see what his opinion was. Basically, warehouse work is standing in one place all day, and you have to put packages in totes and just keep doing that all day. Breaks were short, and apparently some people say it's bad, some people say it's good, but I cannot tell you from personal experience because I've never done it before. Luna, get back. Elena Ship, hi. Fernando Aragon Jr., is it just one day for all week? Amazon Prime Day is 2 days, so October 13th and October 14th. Just got hurt on the job and needed time to heal up. Also need a job that I know pays pretty well in the area I'm moving. Immortal, good jobs. I heard Hobby Lobby pays really well. Home Depot and Lowe's pays like $9 or $10 an hour. You can work at the warehouse, and I think they pay like $13 an hour, and you're standing in one place all day. So there are a lot of places. Mike, boy, on this, that skeleton spooked me. Elena Pooch. Elena, oi, how are you? I'm okay. How are you? I'm good. Thanks, Moon. 4 answers me qui. What? Just wait until winter. Yes, winter is coming. Christmas is coming. I actually enjoy delivering during Christmas just because you can see all the decorations, especially if you go to the nice areas where the huge houses are. They have like amazing decorations. Like, wow, these decorations cost more than my house. Just wait till winter. Cali J, you like being a DSP more? I like being a DSP more. I am a dispatcher, so I like working in DSP, I guess. Just depends. Each DSP is different. Each DSP is different. Each DSP treats their drivers differently. Some DSPs are good, some DSPs are bad. It all depends on who you work for. Rachel Brown, hey, from Vancouver, Canada. Did I say that correct? Vancouver, Canada. Just starting as a delivery driver. First day is tomorrow. Ooh, Rachel. Is I saying Rachel? Am I saying it correctly? Good luck. You got this in the bag. If you have any questions on how to do anything, you definitely can watch my videos. I'm pretty sure I do a better job than Amazon itself at explaining something, especially Amazon Flex. I don't think they really teach you how to use Flex much. But if you need help, don't be afraid to go look at the my videos. They really help a lot. I'm healed up now, and the area I'm moving to let us know the general area of the delivery before I can apply, which is cool. That's pretty cool, man. Riley, hey, what's going on? I see you changed your logo, Riley. Nice. I got lucky with my DSP. Definitely, man. So some DSPs definitely know how to treat their drivers. They pay them very well. They pay them like exceptionally good. Some DSPs are okay at it, and other DSPs are trash at paying. So, guys, when you're going to a DSP, delivery service partner or provider, it varies on the DSP, but some of them are really well rounded. Some of them are terrible. So you might catch a good one, you might catch a bad one. It just depends. Each one is different, guys. So don't expect much, I guess, or be hopeful that you'll get a really good one, because some DSPs pay what you work. Some DSPs pay you a full day, even if you work just a half day. And some DSPs will pay you a full day, but you have to help somebody out. Hey, what's going on, Xavier? I remember the last winter I got stuck in a ditch, Jesus Christ, with a box U-Hauls, and had to wait 4 hours for someone to come pull me out in someone's driveway. Kansas City gets cold. Ooh, 4 hours, dude. Did you still have to deliver all the packages? Because dang, if you had to deliver all your packages after getting stuck, I mean, it's possible, but it delays you. You'll probably have to need a rescue. Riley Owen, I changed my profile picture because I got inspired by your profile. Yeah, so Riley, I shaved because I've been doing Halloween theme videos. So I paint my face. I got some special things coming up, some fun things, guys. So be prepared for those. They're gonna be pretty funny, I believe. Facts about DSPs. Heck yeah, Cali J. So DSPs are kind of like the luck of the draw, basically. Richard Escobar, what's your preferred footwear? Depending on my route, I wish I had boots, and others I'm glad I have the sneakers on. So my preferred footwear is definitely sneakers. So just remember that your sneakers will wear out. Before I had this job, my sneakers would probably last me a year and a half. But when I got this job, the sneakers did not last me a year. All my sneakers would freaking, the bottom would be like bald, like tires, guys. I had to change them. Definitely had to change them. Hey, what's going on, Victor? Fernando Aragon Jr. Yes, it is BS. Mentor. If you don't know what Mentor is, guys, hey, I sent you an email, Victor. Check it out. If you don't know what Mentor is, guys, Mentor is what Amazon uses to track your driving, to see if you're a good driver, a bad driver, if you're distracted using your phone, all that good stuff. So Mentor checks that. And if your Mentor app, let's say this is your phone, right? This is not your phone. This is for my vacuum. But let's say this is your phone, right? And it's sliding and slipping everywhere, but you're driving perfectly fine. Let's say you do a brake and your phone slides. It's going to say you did a harsh braking or a harsh acceleration, and it's going to count your FICO score. Your FICO score is what they score you on, or the score they use for when you're driving. Let's see. Hey. All right, guys, give me a second. Oh, it's that boy Victor.
What's going on?
What's going on? Hey, what's going on, bro?
Just working right now.
Were you working? Let me see the back of your van. Dang, how many stops you got left, bro?
Not that bad. I got like 57.
57?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not bad, man. You did it pretty fast. Hey, guys, if you don't know who Victor is, he's another YouTuber. He does a lot of videos. He's delivering right now, as you can see. He's taking the time out of his day to be on this live stream. Took him forever, but he made it, guys.
I figured it out.
If you guys have any questions for Victor, he's delivering right now. Go ahead and put him on the chat, and we'll try to answer all the questions you have. Most definitely. I can't believe he's here. That's pretty awesome. Let's see what Immortal's saying. I'm winter. Have you ever delivered in the winter, Victor?
No, I'm in California, so I don't got to worry about that.
No? Dang,
It's all
lucky.
it's all sunny and rainy days here, but that's pretty much it.
The what's the worst day? Like, do you hate delivering in the rain? Does it slow you down?
It does slow me down. So I notice every time it rains, and if I don't
Mm-hmm.
have the proper gear, like my jacket, if I don't have like boots or something like that, because I usually just wear running shoes all the time, because
Yeah.
it doesn't really rain often here. So when it does, and I forget to bring boots or something, then it just sucks because I gotta deliver in wet feet, and my socks get wet, and yeah, it's the worst when you're delivering like that. So, but yeah, I noticed that when it rains, I am a little bit more slower, but still get the job done though.
I
You
remember
know?
when I delivered, dude. I didn't check the weather, so I just went in my shorts, my sneakers, my breathable sneakers, my shirt, shorts, and I was like delivering, and out of nowhere, dude, it just started pouring rain. It poured so much, but I wanted to get home, so I said, "Forget this, I'm gonna still deliver." So I was like,
Yeah,
by the end of the night, socks were wet, shoes were wet, shirt was wet. It felt like I jumped into a pool, but I still
yeah,
delivered. So always check. I always make sure to check the weather, and since I'm a dispatcher, we have like a Facebook kind of thing. It's called Blink. And I check the weather. And if it's going to rain, I make sure to tell my drivers, hey, it's going to rain today. Bring the proper attire. Because delivering with wet socks sucks so
it
much,
does.
dude. Oh my God.
See,
So,
that's cool though that you do that though.
yeah, definitely.
Because yeah, our dispatchers they don't care. They're like, oh, it's raining. What are you gonna do?
You just keep delivering, man. You should have checked the weather. That's your
Yeah,
fault.
right.
uh, Somebody asked about footwear. What kind of footwear do you use?
I wear so basically more like running shoes.
Yeah,
Because before when I first started, I was using basketball shoes because that's basically what I had. But the soles of the shoes from the inside wouldn't last.
yeah,
So I had to switch them out, and then I started using like running shoes, just regular running shoes, and those have been working fine. It has lasted me longer, but the bottom of it dies pretty quick, or
yeah.
like it just fades really quick. So I got to keep an eye on because there's a couple times where I've almost fell or slipped because it's so slippery and
Yep.
I don't got no grip. So, but usually running shoes is kind of what I always say. What I always tell people when they ask is just get some comfortable running shoes. If you need to put like those Dr. Scholl's on them as well to get you that extra comfort, definitely do that because that's gonna help out a lot too, especially
That's
because you're
right.
up and down.
Definitely is what I tell people because when I started delivering, I remember like I was saying earlier before that, uh, before I delivered, I wouldn't have to change shoes until like a year and a half later or something, right? But
Yeah.
after I started delivering, my shoes lasted like 2 months, 3 months, maybe 4 months. So I'd have to buy new shoes just because the bottom ran out so fast.
Hmm.
When I deliver in the rain, I always have two pairs. So I have sneakers, but when I check the weather, I have tactical boots that are high up. So they're high boots. So they go to like my shin. And I make sure they're waterproof. That way my socks don't get wet. Because I don't want to step in a puddle and then the water splashes and it goes into my shoe. So I always check for rain and I have tactical boots because they're comfortable. Under Armour makes a lot of them and a whole bunch. I don't know the other brands, but I always wear tactical boots and sneakers. Sneakers are definitely more comfortable than anything else. A lot of people use Skechers. I've never personally used Skechers, but a lot of people say
Nah.
Skechers work a lot.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I usually stick to like Nike, Adidas.
yeah,
You know what? I don't have any like boots like that I usually would wear like for rainy days because I mean, like I said, it doesn't really rain often. But
yeah,
I might have to get some tactical boots or something like that.
yeah. I use those
I
just because of the rain. Definitely.
Yeah,
Julio Alvarelo asks, "Does Amazon give us sweaters or jackets? Did you receive any jackets or sweaters?"
I wish I did. I saw this. Look at the jacket that you got. I wish
Hey,
I had that
yo, boy,
jacket.
got the jacket, baby.
Do you know how hard it was just for me to get a shirt from my
How much?
DSP?
How many uniforms did it give you? Just one?
So when they first started rolling out, I got one,
You got one.
and for like a week, for like the 4 days that I work, I'm like I can't do nothing with one. Like I gotta get more. So like I would always go and I'd be like, hey, I need another one. Okay, wait. We ordered some. They're coming. All right, cool. So I had to wait like almost 3 weeks for another shirt.
Wow.
So I would always go with black shirts. I would always wear like black shirts and then just I'll throw my vest on, and that's
Mm.
how it would deliver. But now I have like five of these because I always ask them, and if I see that they had extra, I always tell them, hey, let me get another shirt. Let me get another shirt. So now I have like five. I got extras.
Do
But
you
yeah, no, I
did you have
don't.
to pay for them?
I don't get any jackets. No, no, I didn't have to pay for them.
No. Okay, so on my
No.
DSP, you get two pairs of uniform. You get two shorts or pants, whatever you want. You get two shirts, and if you want anything else, you get one vest. If you want a jacket, you have to pay for it. Any extra uniform, you have to pay for it. So you get two free ones.
So do they pay it like? Do they give you guys the money and you guys order it, or how does that
No,
work?
no, no. We have it on hand. So we have like
Uh,
a stockpile of them, and if they want it, they'll just come to us. If they want any extra ones or they need their second pair, just come to us and we'll give it to them. Immortal asks the parking ticket question. I'd say you put your four ways on. Wait, what did he ask? He didn't ask. Say put your four ways on like possible deliver quickly. And have you ever gotten a ticket, bro, when you were delivering for parking or anything?
mm, no, I don't think I have. And I've parked like at like sketchy places where I should be getting a ticket, but just because I don't want to do that extra walking, I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. But no, like even like cops pass by, and I mean,
Yeah.
they see the big Amazon van where they know what we're doing. So I don't think like I've gotten like a ticket or even like downtown or something like that because usually downtown is where you'll get most of the tickets, but I haven't gotten any ticket luckily.
So I almost got a ticket once because I parked near a handicap spot. And I said, hey, I'm just gonna go in and out real quick, which it was like, well, not even a minute. I went in there, delivered the packet, came back, and the guy was like already writing me up. And I was like, hey, I'm Amazon. Don't give me a ticket. Don't give me a ticket.
He was
Uh,
waiting for you.
yeah, he's like, you're not supposed to park here or whatever. I was like, dude, I'm Amazon. I'm just gonna. I went in and out real quick. He's like, there's some parking spaces all the way over there. I'm like, I'm not gonna go park like 5 minutes away just to come deliver a package. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Like, hell no.
that's crazy.
Harry Fox, how's it going, man? Um, let's see. What are the questions? You've been working at Amazon 2 years, right?
About to be 2 years in December, yeah.
Do you think you could do it for another year? Do you plan on working here for another year? Do you want to move up? Do you want to stay as a delivery driver because you enjoy your time, or what are your plans?
I don't right now. I don't know because I did get offer a job like at another DSP
Mm-hmm.
with a better pay.
Oh, is
So
that one guy that you talk to and say, "Hey, let me check it out"?
no, I don't. Because I get along with like a few people at the warehouse and like even at
Yeah,
other companies. So we were just talking and then I think when like one of the workers was like, hey, you should apply. Like I'm pretty sure like they would hire you really quick because you have experience. And
yeah,
then the thing with that though, like I would be driving the step vans. And I mean, I don't know how it is to be honest. I'm trying to figure out like how those step vans are. Like if you get a lot of packages, if you get a lot of stops, or you get less, but they're more heavier. So I'm still trying to figure that out to see if that's gonna be worth it. Because right now, for me, what I'm doing with the van here, it's easy. Like I can finish my route pretty quick,
yeah,
but I just don't know how it's gonna be. But I've looked into FedEx. That was another possibility too. So I don't know. It just all depends. I don't know if I'm gonna stay with my DSP maybe
yeah,
for like another year, just because there's just a bunch of drama on the back end that it's like not even worth it for the pay. Like no,
yeah,
like just leave that at home or something. But so I mean I don't know. It all depends. Because there's a couple of things that I'm looking to get from my DSP, which is probably be getting another raise. And if that doesn't work, then I'll probably end up maybe looking my options at another DSP or maybe going to FedEx. But if I do go to FedEx, it's only gonna be express. I'm not gonna do
yeah,
ground.
man. Don't do
Forget
ground,
about
dude.
it. No,
Ground is
forget about it.
trash.
Yeah,
Harry
so I'll
Fox
see.
asks, "Where are you guys from?" I'm from Dallas, Texas. Harry Fox.
And I am from California.
Jenny, do you think a back brace will work for back problems, or will that limit your back pain? You ever use a back brace? Like that thing that goes around the waist with
I'm
the rolls.
I haven't, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get to there if I keep doing this job more. I'm not getting any younger, that's for sure.
Right? But the cool
But
thing about, I guess, Amazon right now compared to FedEx Ground, I guess, or UPS, that we don't deliver many heavy items, right? The heaviest
yeah.
I've ever delivered probably was maybe dog food or water, maybe 50 pounds, but that doesn't happen all the time. It's pretty rare for me.
Yeah, we don't really get like big packages, and sometimes it can be deceiving. It's like a big box, but once you carry it, it's like so light, like there's
Yeah.
nothing in there. So like sometimes even like the smaller packages are the heavier ones because they could be waters, like Gatorade or something like that. Like look,
Uh,
I'll show you. Like I think the biggest package I have right now, I don't really like, would be this package. Ugh, Jesus
uh-oh.
Christ, it's heavy. This would be like the biggest package. I mean, it's not even that big. Like it's like same size as my chest, probably. But like that's like the biggest packages you get. Like you don't really get that many big heavy packages.
What's up, Alex? Blaze Dro says, how many days do you guys work at my DSP? My DSP is doing 4 days on and 3 days off.
Yeah, so I think with my company is so you'll do basically 4 days, 3 days off too. But it all just depends on the schedule. Like my schedule, I love my schedule because I only work Monday to Thursday, have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I get a
I guess you
3 day
deserve it.
weekend
You've
all
been
the
working
time.
there for 2 days, man. I mean, for
But
2 years, what the heck?
see that's the only reason why I've sticked around and I've dealt with like the drama that's been going on because of the schedule. Like where else
Yeah,
am I gonna find like a schedule where I can have 3 day weekend every weekend?
right.
Like
Right?
it's like
Holy Alex McLeod. I'm pretty sure you've seen him around. He has like a chef picture. He says, holy crap, I'm subscribed to both of you. What are the odds of that? So Ricky the Slasher, he's been driving the Amazon step vans, and he says you get the same amount of packages, bro, when you drive the step vans, just more oversized packages.
that makes sense.
About the shoes, Alex, we talked about the shoes a little bit earlier. So pretty much what Victor said was running shoes, sports shoes. He uses Adidas, Nike, and I forgot what else he said.
That's pretty much it. Just those
Pretty
two
much
that I
Adidas and
use.
Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I use pretty much Nike or Adidas as well. The ones I have right now are the Adidas Alpha Boost, which look clean as heck. Jim says, "What up?"
Oh,
Sandals.
what's up, Jim? Yeah, I know Jim.
Leo says he wears sandals, them Jesus sandals, baby. He can walk on water.
Them Jesus sandals. You're gonna end up with blisters the whole day.
Hey, so in your part of Cali where you've been delivering, have you seen the fires that were going on earlier throughout the month, like all those fires, or is it somewhere else?
I didn't see like the fires. All I saw was the smoke.
The smoke?
And like how it got dark. Like it got really dark.
Yeah.
At first, I just thought like, oh, it's gonna rain, but no, it stayed like that for like a good 3 to 4 days.
Mm.
But I
Yeah.
mean, to be honest, I didn't mind it because the sun was not hitting. So, but I'm pretty sure the air that we were breathing wasn't even good. So,
Yeah. What's the hottest day that you've been delivered in? That you know?
106, and that was like last week, I think.
Last week, dude? Heck
Yeah,
no.
I forgot. I remember. I put it on one of my YouTube videos or something like that. But I think it was like 106.
106?
And you can feel it over here right away because I mean we're in California, so whenever
Yeah.
it's hot, like
It's hot.
no, like we complain, but it's not as hot as Texas, Arizona, or anything like that.
Dude, but here it's gotten up to like 101 or 2, and it's felt like 110, 111, 112. But the thing about it is that it's not dry heat, meaning it feels like icky and wet, and it just feels gross when you're walking around. Jim, I am at the Grand Prairie Garland station. BGP says, do the vans have AC? Yes. The step-up vans have AC, and the regular vans have AC.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the step vans had it.
Yeah, they better shoot. We're gonna get delivered in a hot box. Not the
Well,
good kind either.
I figured they would be kind of similar to like FedEx, and
Yeah.
they always have that little fans on top. So I don't know.
So FedEx had little fans, and they also had the AC, but it was all right. You're driving with the door open half the time, so
Yeah, you
the
can't
AC
really.
doesn't even really matter because the door's open. 107 degrees days straight, but I felt good. Harmon Pabla. 107? Jesus Christ. He said the hottest he's done 117 degrees.
A
Jesus.
hundred. Out by then, I would have just gone home. I'd have been like, you know what, I can't do this. It's too hot.
When the minimum wage goes up to $15, do you think a minimum wage will go up? What is your minimum wage in Cali? Do you know?
uh, 13 maybe.
13 as
I
a
think it's
DSP?
13.
As
No,
a
not at the
Amazon?
DSP. No, no. It's Amazon's 15.
Okay, if I had to say
No, heck
13,
no.
heck no, I'm
I
not
was
there.
I was thinking in the state probably, but no with Amazon. Well, I think last year they did the everyone getting paid 15.
Okay.
So they did that, and so now right now everyone barely starting are getting 15. Like, even like the warehouse people.
I'd expect it be more. You guys get paid more just because the cost of living in Cali is so much higher than in Texas. You seriously,
I
it's 15?
I wish we did get paid more because we can't survive on 15 over here.
I know, man. So do you do you what I'm trying to say is at your DSP, do you if you finish early, do you get paid for your full day or do you get paid only what you work?
So I get paid whatever I work.
Okay.
So let's say, for example, if I finish my route in 4 hours, 4 hours is what I'll get. Unless I want to rescue people, then I'll go and rescue people. But for the most part, like, nah,
Yeah.
I won't even like. So that's what. So basically, what I do is I'll take my time, I'll
Yeah.
deliver, I'll take my breaks and things like
You
that.
do some
So
live shows with Juan and only.
I'll do some lives, you know. So
uh,
because I know my routes already, and I
yeah.
know if I'll be able to finish them early. So that's why like I'll what I'll do is I'll just the first half before I take my lunch, I'll do
Yeah.
everything as quick as I can. So by the time I after my lunch, I can kind of slow down and I'm not in a rush to kind of finish or anything. But that's one of the things that I'm also arguing about them. It's like, hey, if I finish my route early, can I just get paid for my 10 hours? And
Yeah,
nope.
I also like I talked about this with one of my coworkers, like especially the people that have been there for like a year or 2 years or even longer, they should get like if they finish early and they did the whole route, they should get paid for the rest of the day. If they work 5 hours and your day's at 8 hours, they should get paid what they're supposed to get paid for the 8 hours and not just,
Hmm.
hey, you're getting paid what you worked only. If they've been loyal and they've been good drivers and they've been working there for a while, hey man, they deserve it. Uh, Angel says, I'd rather work at McDonald's for the same wage. I would
Hey,
not work at
free
McDonald's.
food, free food.
I
I
mean, I
mean.
guess, but the people you have to deal with at McDonald's, heck no, I would rather
Yeah,
not,
no.
dude.
I would rather do this because I worked at fast food. That was my first job, and it
Yeah,
was horrible. Like I didn't like. I put up with so much like with customers, like it wasn't even worth it. So I would definitely prefer to do this then because you don't deal with customers, you just
yeah.
by
You
yourself.
just one of the biggest questions I get usually is, can you listen to your own music? Do you bring your own extra phone to the connected to the Bluetooth, or what do you do? How do you listen to your own music?
Yeah, so I usually just have my personal phone, and I'll just have. I always have my earphones, so I'll go throughout the day. And the good thing about these is they last me like 10 hours. So I just have to charge them for in the morning.
Uh
Like
huh.
while I go and when I'm inside my van, I start charging them from there, and all the way till I get to my first stop. By the time I get to my first stop, it's already fully charged.
Yep. I would. Me, I didn't care to listen to music. I usually just listen to the radio. But if I did take my phone and decided to hook it up to the Bluetooth, I wouldn't touch my phone just because of the Mentor stuff. Do you use Mentor on your
Uh,
Rabbit or on your personal phone?
no, I just use it on my Rabbit.
What's your score?
Right now, let me see. It was better, but I don't know. I guess I've been doing some sharp turns right now.
Fucking
Where's it at?
oops. You'll be drifting on the van or what?
You know what? I Everything is good except my distraction.
Your distraction?
Like, yeah, 776 right now.
776. That's
Yeah.
not too bad. We on my DSP we don't use Mentor on our rabbits. We use it on our personal phones. That way, I guess using the rabbit can sometimes, I guess, kind of like you said, count as a distraction, maybe. So
Hmm.
it just depends. We don't use it on the rabbits because it could bring your score down, and it sucks when your score is down because Amazon wants it to be higher or something. I heard, I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard they're gonna get more strict on that stuff. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what Amazon does.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
They've been changing everything up right now. Like the loading process, they just changed it yesterday.
Like the way I
So
explained it on my video, or
no. So basically now the way, oh yeah, kind of actually the way you can exit now. So before we were in a row. So let's say for example, I was the first one. I finished. I can't leave until everyone in that row is done.
yeah.
So that's how it was. Now, what they want us to do is they want the whole company to finish. Once everyone's done, now everyone can leave. So, like, if you, let's say, for example, if I finish early
Uh-huh.
and I can't leave until everyone else is done.
Oh,
So
okay.
either you help out other people or you just wait in your van. But I mean,
Yeah, it's
but
basically it. But some people like, because when I go load up, if I'm delivering, I'm like, I want to get in and out and start delivering as fast as possible. Some people
yeah,
just like take the packages, go slowly. There's their first tote and then the second
yeah.
tote. I'm like, man, come on, let's go. We gotta get this day going. I want to go home tonight. I want to
Yeah,
be
I'm the same way. Like depending on the packages that I have, I think like it takes me like 10 to 15 minutes. It all just kind of depends though, like on the packages that I have. So
uh-huh.
most of the time I'm done early and I'm always helping other people out. But like now I'm gonna have to like help everyone out just so I can leave early because
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that likes to load my van and just leave right away so I can get to my first stop quick. So that way, I have more time to deliver. But now with all this new stuff, it's just gonna set me back even more.
Yup. 216 Nismo asks, how you guys prepare for Prime Day? Bro, you ready for Prime Day?
Oh, bro, I'm prepared to call out. Yeah,
Okay, since you've been working there for 2 days, for 2 freaking years.
2 days.
Yeah. How was Prime Day last year, if you remember, for you?
Was hectic. It was crazy. It was every single day that I worked was the least packages that I would get was 300.
300?
300. That was the least that I would get. The most that I've had was 397.
390? Dang. So what's your
397.
like typical day compared to Prime Day? What's your typical day compared to Prime Day?
Right. So right now it's been getting a little bit more busier because Amazon opened a new warehouse in Mission Viejo.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the companies that are from where I'm at are moving over there to Mission Viejo. So now the packages that they normally would have delivered either today or yesterday, we have to go. They distribute all the packages through all the DSPs in that warehouse. So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, yesterday I had 315. I haven't had 315 in like months,
Uh-huh.
and that's even before Prime Day. So, but normally like a normal work day or has been anywhere from like 80 to 150 stops with like maybe 100 to 200 packages.
Mm. And you're a cycle one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get the biggest load because I start at 8 o'clock. So obviously I have
Yeah.
more time to finish or more time to deliver than cycle two.
So at my DSP, we are cycle twos, so we get a little bit less stops than you, or a lot less, I would say, because you guys get a lot. But we are we're trying to transition to cycle ones, and I don't know if my driver is going to be prepared for that because some people are like, yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
cycle
because you
one.
get to leave early.
Yeah, they think it's an easy thing, but it's gonna be a lot more packages, a lot more
Mhm.
stops, and like guys, you gotta be prepared. Some people can barely do cycle twos, and they take their sweet time. So when cycle ones comes, we're gonna see who can actually do the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Uh,
and that's what I always tell them when I'm training as well. Is like,
yeah,
don't get used to your nursery route because that nursery route is not gonna last.
yeah. How long is your usually our nursery routes is like nursery one is like a week, and then nursery two a couple days, and then they go to a full route.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the first week it's all nursery, and then maybe like a couple of days, it's like yeah, you'll get nursery, but for the most part, you'll get like a regular route really quick.
Mm. Uh, DC Spear says, "What's up, Juan and Victor? I passed my driving course. Should be starting soon. Hey, man, congrats!
Hey, my man, there you
Welcome
go.
to hell on wheels."
Welcome to hell. Yeah, next week it's gonna be hell. Yeah.
Have you guys had any experiences with step vans? My DSP is pushing really hard to get drivers on those. I personally haven't, and my DSP is trying really, really hard not to get step vans just because they don't want the step vans. But Amazon is kind of forcing people into the step vans.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot actually. A lot of DSPs now that I see have the step vans. I don't think we're gonna get it because I think our DSP doesn't want to do it as well. I mean, to be honest, most of the people that we have driving like crashed, not crashes, but got dings all over these vans. I can only imagine those step vans.
Mm-hmm. Richard Escobar says, "Is the busiest Prime Day itself or the days after?" So basically, I would think that the orders come in that day, and then the days after is when it's going to be the busiest. And I think it'll last about maybe a week just because there's so many packages that are going to be ordered.
Yeah, it's usually about a couple of days because usually what we'll deliver, we deliver what 1 or 2 business days.
Yeah,
So that's when they'll start getting busy. But I think last year it lasted about a week.
about a week.
Yeah,
Shoot.
about a week.
And then when Christmas starts rolling, after November starts hitting, people start ordering for Christmas, and packages also go up.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, it goes a lot.
I remember last year I started living around Christmas. Usually I would get back around, because I was one of the faster drivers. I would get back around maybe 6, 7 the latest, because I didn't like being out there. But when people started ordering a lot more, I wouldn't get back to almost 8:30, 9 p.m. at night. So it adds a lot of time.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about being Cycle 2 is just getting up so late.
Yeah.
Like we did that for a little bit because with our company, for whatever reason back then, our times would always switch. Like
Mhm.
I've worked 6:45, I've worked 8, I've worked 9, I've worked 12, and back then it was like 12 to 9 where we would work, and the latest I've gotten now was like 10:30.
10:30. The
10:30.
latest I've gotten out, like super latest, was 12:30 a.m.
They let you deliver at that time?
Yeah, this is before the app would stop. I don't know if it does it anymore because I haven't seen it lately. But like starting like 2 months ago, the app would stop you at 11 p.m. from delivering. But before that, it would not stop until you're done. So the latest I've ever delivered was 12:30 a.m. just because we had a new driver who had apartments and was
Oh.
completely lost, dude. He was so lost. I'm like, dude, just give me all your package. I'll deliver this. And plus, my
Yeah.
dispatcher at the time said, "I'll pay you $20 just to deliver." I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do this."
You're like, let's do it.
Yeah, I did it.
Was it worth it for those $20?
I guess. I mean, I got delivered the extra hours. I got paid the extra hours and those $20 on top of that.
Damn.
Julio said, "Can you dress up during Halloween Day delivering?"
I think you can. I don't
I
even
think you
remember.
can too. I think my DSP is allowing it and said yes, you can, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'd have to ask on that.
Yeah, I think like I don't think you can wear a mask or something like that. I think you can wear like the costume. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what if last year because I want to say last year I think they did do that.
I didn't do it last year, but I think it was allowed. Also, I don't know if it's happened to you, but to me, our DSPs have been getting out of the late from the delivery station just because I guess the pickers and people who are supposed to set up all the racks for the drivers I've been delayed like like big time. I'm not sure why, but a lot of our racks have been delayed. Has that happened to you?
It hasn't happened lately, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen during Prime Week. I can guarantee it. It
Yeah.
always happens when it's always busiest. So, but it has happened to me before, where I would have to basically wait for them to kind of finish,
Yeah.
and sometimes I think one time I did have where we have 30 minutes to load. They didn't bring it out until after the 30 minutes. So I had to go outside to load.
That's dumb.
They were that behind. I was like, this is crazy.
One of the biggest things that irritates me is when they have your racks ready and everything, you're loading up and you're missing a whole tote. Like the whole tote's on the other side of the
Yeah,
station. It's like then you gotta wait. You gotta wait for them to find it, and then once they find it, they gotta bring it to you, and then you just gotta takes your time and so irritating.
it does.
The new system they have in our DSP, if one DSP is late, all the other DSPs are late. If one DSP is backed up and they show up late, all other DSPs are late. So everybody has to
What?
move on time. Do you get pick sheets?
I wish we did. We don't have them anymore. So now I have to go based by the rabbit.
By rabbit? How does that
That's the
work?
way I do it. So basically, the way I do it is I go to the itinerary, and you
Uh-huh.
know how the itinerary on each package is gonna give you like the yellow sticker,
Yep.
like this little the number right here that you have
Yeah.
on the bottom. So I'll go based on that. So the first one, obviously, I'll know that's gonna end up being like the first package or the first overflow that I'm gonna end up doing. So
Yeah.
that's the way. At least that's the way I set up my overflow. Because with bags, I mean, obviously, it already goes in order for you on the rabbit.
Yeah.
So it already lets you know which one's first and which one's last. The only problem is with the pick sheets is with the overflow. And
Hmm.
so and that's basically what I do is on the rabbit, I'll look for it, and I'll look to see which one's gonna be my first. And let's say, for example, my first one's gonna be like A27D. Then I'll
Uh-huh.
look at the sticker of the overflow, and I'll look for that A27D, and I'll put it closer to me so that way I know which one it is. And then let's say the last one is like 33 or A33.5 or something like that.
Hmm.
So then I'll know to put that at the back. So that's the way I do it.
That's pretty much the pick sheet. It gives you a visual representation. We give it to our drivers on digitally, but it basically just tells you everything in order. The thing about I think the rabbit, I wish all drivers had pick sheets, is that you don't have to look or scroll through your itinerary just to see what's next, right?
Yeah.
You have to scroll through it and say, oh, okay, this one's next, and the pick sheet already tells you which one's next, and it's like in order already.
And that's
Uh,
the annoying part too, like scrolling down, just trying to find it. Like, nah.
Adrian Rivera says, bro, tell your DSP to consider sending digitally on the Amazon Chime app, and it shows every route, and you just look for yours. Well, we do it in our group chat. Do you use Chime to talk to Amazon?
No, I didn't even. To be honest, I think one of my subscribers told me that they use Chime, and I was like, "What in the world's Chime?"
Yeah.
And then I know I heard you talk about it, and I was like, and then they told me like, "Oh, it's like an app they use to communicate." And I was like, "Come on, no, we never use that. Like, I'll just use I'll call support through my phone or the Rabbit, and that's pretty much it. And then if I get in contact with my dispatch, I use my personal phone and call their phone number. But that's pretty much it."
So I didn't know this, but I didn't know other DSPs and other people use Chime to basically talk to Amazon directly and tell them their problems, and that way they can fix it. Usually, what we're doing right now is if a driver has a problem and we as dispatchers don't know how to solve it for them, we'll ask Amazon through Chime what they want us to do. And they'll tell us, and then we communicate that to the driver.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do as a DSP is convert to all our drivers using Chime. That way, if they have a problem, they have a direct line to Amazon. Instead of calling them, you can just chime them through the app.
That's pretty cool right there. All right, well, I'm about to let you go because I gotta get back to work.
All right, bro. I appreciate you showing up, bro.
Nah, no worries, bro. Appreciate you having me.
All right, man. You take care. Drive safe and deliver all those packages. No returns.
Looks like I'm gonna return a whole tote for me. I don't know.
All right,
I'll see you
bro.
later, bro.
Take care, man.
All right.
Hey, appreciate Victor showing up, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. He's an awesome guy. So if you haven't yet, subscribe to his channel. Check him out. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers. He's really cool. He has a lot of tips for you guys. He's a delivery driver, and he gives you tips that can help you out so much, guys. So if you haven't yet, I'm gonna link his channel here in a second. Give me 1 second. There you go, guys. Check him out if you can. And he's real cool, guys. He makes videos about Amazon, day in the life of an Amazon driver, and yeah, lots of helpful tips as well, guys. Showed up right when he left. Dang it, Ivan, why are you showing up late, bro? We gotta be here on time. On time, man. So yeah, guys, you guys have any questions, let me know. I have super chats now. I have stickers. So if you guys want to, you don't have to. If you guys want to donate $1 or whatever, and you have like a big question and I think I can answer it, or if I don't know, I'll try my best to answer it for you guys. Does e-mentor start over after you work 7 days? You can. Does it start over? I don't know if it starts over, but it updates after 7 days. It doesn't start from scratch. So it doesn't start from, hey, you're at 750 today and tomorrow's the 7th day. You're going to go back to 850. No, you're going to start from scratch. So basically start where you are and just work your way up. I really want jacket. How in the world can I get hold of those? Of that one. So if you want this jacket right here, these things are clean as heck. You definitely can ask your DSP and saying, hey, because my DSP is the one who orders it from Amazon and they get all the uniforms and stuff. Tell your DSP that you want a jacket and maybe they can order you one. I think they're like 20 something bucks, but they do keep you warm. They are waterproof and they help you out during any weather. So I really enjoy them. I really like it. They look cool. In my opinion, I like the color. I like the black. I like the blue. And it looks cool. What happened to my beard? So I'm doing costumes for my videos. So I have to put makeup on and stuff. So I shave for those. You're welcome, Julio. Anytime, man. Let's see. Any questions that I missed, guys? Type them again. I'm sorry. Let me see. Can you dress up? Really answer that. Any other questions, guys, that I missed? Let me know. But definitely, guys, what time is it? 57 minutes in. It's 6:07. My DSP moved. Ogisaya. I don't know if I said that correctly. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. My DSP moved to a brand new warehouse. It's huge, but it's all the routes we have are just houses. We got done in 3 hours. Lucky. I wish I had all houses. Most frustrating about this job, guys, is apartments. So if you have all houses, just gonna have a good day. Depending. If like Ogisaya, if I'm saying that correctly, he had all houses. He finished in 3 hours. It can suck if your DSP only pays you for what you work, but it could be real cool if your DSP pays you what you work and pays you for the rest of your day. So if you work 3 hours and they pay you for the rest of your day, that's awesome. That's real awesome. What is one frustrating thing about being a dispatcher? One frustrating thing about being a dispatcher is having to explain yourself to drivers like 20 times because they don't understand. Let's say you're at a locker and you're telling them what to do. Hey, scan the package, check if the person at the locker lives there, make sure it's the correct name and stuff, and they just can't seem to comprehend what's going on. That can get frustrating. A delivery driver that you know has the capability of finishing on time, but they're going super slow for some reason, and they always come back super late, and you can't leave till the last driver gets back, which is fine if they're within like a good reasonable time, but they could be getting back super late, and you know they have the ability and the skill to finish at a good time. That can be very frustrating. Callie J, I wish I got paid for my whole day. Yeah, me too. Everybody wishes that. That'd be so awesome. Okay, Saya, we've been there for like 2 weeks, and I only had houses so far. And no, they only pay for the whole shift, so it's lit. They pay for the whole. Okay, Saya, you should be happy, man. If they pay for the whole shift, heck yeah, that is awesome. Ruben Garcia, my DSP said to sign in to mentor on our rabbits, and is that a good idea? So, in my opinion, Ruben, no, just because you use your app, your rabbit so much. Like, if you're using your rabbit and mentors on it, and let's say you're moving around, messing with the phone, like Victor, I had him earlier, he uses mentor on his rabbit, and it counts it as phone manipulations. Like, you have to use your rabbit. So why is it going to count as phone manipulations against you? Which sucks, but some DSPs don't let you use your personal phone or a different device for mentor, and that sucks. In my opinion, mentor should not be ran on your rabbit just because it can bring your score down. Do you think you can, Javier, do you think you can still plan out a day while working there, like social life or work kind of just kills you and just go home after work? Yeah, I mean, on your days off, you can do stuff. Depending if you know how fast you are, you can calculate like, hey, I have this many stops left. I know I can finish by this time. Like when I would start at 12:05, and that would, if I made it half, if I made it through half my route by 3 p.m., I know I can finish by 5 or 6. So that's how I would plan it out. Hey, I can finish this early if I keep going at this pace. So once you learn your route and once you know your capabilities and how fast you move, you can plan out the rest of your day. Just discipline yourself not to touch your rabbit until you put the van in park. Hey, you can do that, Herman. That's a good tip, guys. Mikey is 150 stops a lot for Amazon. Also, your video are sick AF. Thank you. Thank you, Mikey. So 150 stops for Amazon, depending. If you're doing a cycle 2, yes, that's a lot just because you start a lot later. But if you're doing a cycle 1, that could be a normal day for most people. So just depending on what cycle you're working on, a cycle 1 start a lot earlier, cycles 2 start a lot later. So just depends, man. Make sure you wear proper shoe wear, guys, because your feet will hurt if you're not used to walking. If you're not used to walking, guys, you're gonna walk a lot on this one, especially going up and down stairs. Stairs, especially the ones that have like 5 flights of stairs. If there is no elevator, there are some apartments that do not have elevators. So be prepared for that, guys. Check your weather. Most definitely check your weather, just because you don't know if it's going to rain or not. If it rains and you're not prepared, it's going to be a sucky day for you. So you make sure you get your jacket, your rain boots if you have to, your waterproof boots. How often do you work more than 10 hours? It depends on the DSP. If you're cycle 1, your shift is 10 hours long. You can work less than that. Usually, if I would work, I work 8 hours if I have a 10-hour shift or less. If I have a cycle 2, which is 8 hours or less, I usually don't work the 8 hours if I'm a cycle 2. Cycle 2s, I probably work 6 hours and still feel like it's a long day. But it just depends on your speed. Some people can be working 11 hours if you're slower than most. So it all depends on you, man. It doesn't rain here in Cali much, so that's a good thing, but it does get hot a lot, right? Adrian, I always get done in 6 hours or 7 and still get paid for the rest. Adrian, that's a good thing. Not all DSPs do that. A lot of DSPs don't do that. And a lot of DSPs do that. So it just depends on what DSP you work for. And hey, some pay you for the rest of your day if you finish early. Some don't pay you for the rest of your day if you finish early. Some DSPs are greedier than others. So you just got to be prepared for that. So if you are applying to a DSP and you want to know, hey, you want to ask them, hey, if I finish early, do I get paid for the rest of the day, or do I just get paid what I work? My dog is a year old. She's a year and a couple months, like 2 or 3 months. Hey, I'm going to go look at another dog today. I know. But I'm going to see of getting a third dog. So I might have a third dog, guys. I have a husky. I have a pit bull terrier mix. Pit bull. She's not really a pit bull, but that's what the papers say. And I'm gonna go look at a Chihuahua. Frank, go ahead, man. What's the question? Definitely. Ask away. What's your girl at your pimping? Where's your girl at? Are you pimping? My girl is not here. She's work. Another question: do they let you go over 10 hours, or does that work? Javier, do they? Depends on your DSP. Some DSPs want you to work less. So some DSPs get mad if you go over your hours. Some DSPs don't mind if you work overtime. Some DSPs care a lot if you work overtime. So like I say, it depends on your DSP. So if you're applying to a DSP, ask them, hey, do you guys allow overtime? Or do you guys don't want overtime? Or how does it work? Because some DSPs can be really rude. I had one of my subscribers quit the other day just because he wasn't fast enough and he kept going over the time. And the DSP was really not professional about it and was like in his grill all the time, and it made him quit. So ask these questions, guys, with your DSP. Do you guys allow overtime? Do you not allow overtime? And do you guys pay for the full day if I finish early? Do you not pay? Do you pay what I work only? So that can get frustrating with some DSPs, guys. So ask those questions if you're gonna apply to one. Another question, Frank, have you ever thought Alpha Kenny Kid? Have you ever thought Alpha Kenny Kid? What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Adrian, allowing overtime is weeks starting the 11th. 60 hours is the limit. So sometimes, like during holidays, Amazon, your DSP allows overtime just because Amazon pays it. So let's say you work your 40, right? And then you get like 5 hours extra. Amazon's gonna compensate the driver for that. So sometimes overtime is allowed, but depending on the DSP or depending if Amazon's gonna compensate the driver for that. Alpha. Nope, I'm not saying that. I see what you're trying to say. Anyways, but yeah, guys, so definitely check out the DSPs and make sure you ask the questions if you're gonna work there. Can we know what DTP you work for? DTP, delivery DSP? I remember that thank you bonus. They should do it more often. So they usually during Christmas, Amazon does give a Christmas bonus, guys. So be ready for that. They do give a Christmas bonus. So I think it was $500 or maybe $200. I don't remember, but it did happen. It did happen last year. Can we know what DSP? I work for Blue Nova Logistics. My boss tried to push me because I'm a Negro. That's messed up. Dang it, Johnny. Why y'all trolling me like this? That is a good with me. That is good with me. I'm done with the nursery route level 2. Now I'm getting 15 totes with 16 stops. How is it possible to finish within 8 hours? It depends, TKO. You're cycle 2 with 15 totes, 160 stops? That can be kind of hard. Usually the people that get that many stops are cycle 1s. Are you sure you're not a cycle 1? Because if you're not, that is crazy. How was your workload? So depending, cycle 2s, we are cycle 2s right now, and we get 130 stops with packages. 150 packages, 200 packages or so. So TKO, you should be a cycle 1, man. If you're starting at 6:15 a.m., it's definitely a cycle 1. So that should be a 10-hour shift. Any opinions on the recent arrest of? I have no idea who that is. Chime. Man, I'm gonna freaking block all y'all. Blocked. Blocked. All right, so I accidentally put that. But what is cycle 1? Let's see. Cycle 1 is basically the biggest. I didn't know I can do that. Cool. I didn't know I could do that. So a cycle 1 is basically. I'm getting so. A cycle 1 is basically the largest route of the station or the largest route any Amazon people deliver. So it's going to be the earliest delivery drivers that get there and not the latest, but they start the earliest and have the most deliveries. So that's a cycle 1. Cycle 2, it coming a little bit later and have a little bit less than cycle 1s. Let me say off. I'm done. Hi. All right, guys. Well, I'm finishing this here. I thank everybody for showing up. You guys are so awesome. And I'm going to go take a look at my potentially new puppy. So thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate all you guys and all the trolls for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you guys on later. I want to be on the next live. Callie J, definitely, man. Hit me up on the email, man, and we can definitely get you on the live, man. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all the cool questions. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to go look at the puppy.